To check our internal stresses for adequate capacity, we will once again turn to ACI 530-13, Chapter 8.2 for the allowable stress design of unreinforced masonry. This time, we only need to check shear and bending because there is no axial force. So to start, we can model our piece of wall as a cantilevered beam, which I've drawn here. And in this case, our maximum shear will be the total active force from the grout and rock, and our maximum bending moment will be our total active force times that at that resultant, so times h/3. And from the example above, we get a maximum shear of 2.03 kilonewtons per meter of wall and a maximum moment of 0.61 kilonewton meters per meter of wall. Now, looking back to ACI 530-13 for out-of-plane flexural capacity, we are directed back to table 8.2.4.2 for the allowable flexural tensile stress. Here, for loads normal to the bed joint, which remember we established is the out-of-plane bending, Portland cement, mortar, and solid units in running bond, which is what our river rock masonry is, we read a required capacity of 53 psi, or an FB of 53 psi. To calculate our actual bending stress, we'll need to divide our maximum moment by our section modulus. So the section is illustrated in the figure where B is the width of the wall taken as 1 meter because we're doing this per 1 meter of wall, and D is the actual depth of the wall of 30 centimeters or 0.3 meters, giving us a section modulus of 0.15 cubic meters. That gives us a FB value, which is going to be that M max divided by our section modulus of 5.83 psi. And we can see that this is less than our 53 psi value we've read for allowable flexural tensile stress, so we are all set. And then our next check, we'll check the worst case of our applicable conditions A through C for shear. And this will be condition A at 22 psi for our FV value. And remember, for a rectangular section, the shear stress is 1.5 V over A. So we'll plug in our variables as to calculate 10.2 psi. We have our variables here, 1 meter, 0.3 meters thick, and 1.5 times 2.03, which was our V max from above, and we get 10.2 psi, which is less than our 22 psi value from the conditions given for allowable shear capacity in the ACI 530 code. And now our check is complete.